Hoda Kotb is known and loved by millions of Today Show viewers, but the love of her life, Joel Schiffman, isn't exactly a household name or a public figure at all. So here's everything you need to know about him. Hota Kotb meets plenty of interesting people in the entertainment industry as one of the hosts of Today, but her fiancé wasn't one of them. In fact, Schiffman's career has nothing to do with show business at all, as he's a financier with nearly 35 years of experience in the industry. He received a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of California and a master's from the University of Pennsylvania. After he completed his schooling, he worked for various companies while climbing the corporate ladder. According to his LinkedIn profile, his current position is the head of intermediary distribution of North America at Schroeder Investment Management. While we imagine that Schiffman might find his own work intriguing, his job-related stories probably don't hold up against Kotb's, since she gets to do things like host the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. But we're sure she nevertheless listens intently to every detail when she asks him how his day was. Kotb appeared to have no problem navigating the single life after her divorce from former tennis coach Berzes Kanga in 2007, after 2 years of marriage. But that changed when she met Schiffman, and what made it seem like destiny was that Kotb met the love of her life at an occasion that she wasn't eager to attend but showed up for anyway. It was an event where she was asked to speak, and it was pouring rain that day, and the people there were a bunch of Wall Street types. She admittedly didn't want to go at all. Thankfully, Kotb dutifully popped into the event, and after delivering a talk, she was asked to sign some books. While the crowd wasn't exactly her target audience, one person was interested in what she was selling. Or rather, he was interested in the star herself. That guy, of course, was Schiffman. The two later connected via email, and they're now living happily ever after.
And this guy walks up and he goes, "I'll take a book." And I said, "Okay." And he goes, "Who do you want me to write it to?" I was like, "Your girlfriend, your wife, your aunt." He goes, "Write it to me."
Hota Kotb may be a well-known media personality, but it turns out that she's nevertheless also super stealthy and can keep a secret. And we know that because she's apparently willing and able to use sneaky means in order to keep the details of her personal life private when she wants to. That's just what she did early on in her relationship with Schiffman. In order to protect his identity and give their relationship room to grow outside of the spotlight, she gave him a nickname. She would call him Boots because only his shoes would be shown on the Today Show.
Some things, if you keep them private and quiet, they actually flourish and grow.
It seems like Schiffman agrees with the value of keeping some things under wraps as he keeps his Instagram set to private. It's probably safe to guess that he appreciates a certain level of privacy even though he's in a relationship with one of the most famous women in the country.
So I'm trying to let it grow and let it be and see what happens with it.
After meeting and falling in love, things were going so well between Kotb and Schiffman that they came to the point that they were ready to move in together. However, Kotb also realized that she couldn't take that step until she told their partner that she wanted to adopt a child.
I have this voice inside, I have this feeling inside that I can't push down anymore.
You're about to mess
I wanted to be a
up.
mom.
Thankfully for the hopeful mother, when she shared her thoughts, Schiffman was on board. So in February 2017, she adopted a daughter named Haley Joy. While Kotb was obviously overjoyed by the addition to her family, she at first didn't publicly reveal if she was raising the little one with Schiffman even though he was around and seemingly involved. But then in March 2019, while on The Wendy Williams Show, Kotb talked about how she and Schiffman are raising Haley together, which prompted Williams to ask if Schiffman is on the papers.
He's the father.
Oh, nice.
He's the father.
Nice.
I mean, whether you get married or not, it seems like he's stuck with you. And why?
In April 2019, Kotb announced that she had adopted a second daughter, Hope Catherine. Occasionally, she lets the world in on her family life by showing off some shots of daddy-daughter cuteness with Schiffman and the girls on Instagram. Kotb and Schiffman like to do things their own way. While other couples might get engaged before getting married and then having children, these two adopted their little ones and then he decided to propose. On November 25, 2019, Kotb announced on Today that she and Schiffman were engaged after 6 years together. The news came as a shock to Kotb's co-hosts, Jenna Bush Hager, Craig Melvin, and Al Roker. But it was Savannah Guthrie who had the most extreme reaction.
What are you talking about? What? When did you put that on? Was that on the whole time? Did you?
After a round of congratulations and hugs, Kotb showed off her new sparkler and revealed that the big moment took place while the couple were on vacation and enjoying a romantic meal on the beach. She claimed that she wasn't expecting anything to happen. She was licking the bottom of her bowl of churros when Schiffman announced that he had something else that he wanted to say. He proceeded to say some beautiful things, get down on one knee, and ask her if she would be his wife. She obviously said yes. She took to Instagram the day after she shared the news to post a picture of herself and her fiancé while also showing off the ring along with the caption, "He the man." Joel Schiffman is enjoying life as a father as he raises 2 daughters with his fiancé, but he isn't new to the parenting game, as he was married before and has a grown daughter named Kyle. In 2019, Kyle opened up about her father by telling Closer Weekly, "He's a great dad and I love him dearly. He's always fun to hang around." She also spoke about her parents' relationship by noting, "They're still very friendly, I mean because of me. They have always wanted to make sure that at least kept a good relation for me. That's helped when I was growing up." Kyle also had some thoughts about her dad's relationship with Kotb by gushing, "It's great to finally see just the two of them are so happy and they love doing the same thing. They just enjoy each other's time and they're perfect for each other and I love them both so much." Kyle also once dropped by today to visit Kotb and then took to social media to declare how awesome her dad's then-girlfriend was. Schiffman spends a lot of time around the water with his fiancé, and it's not hard to understand why when you get a glimpse of the pair enjoying time on the beach, on a dock, or on a boat. The family even celebrated an early Christmas on the shore in 2018. They're also willing to go beaching in December even though they have to bundle up. That's surely why in 2018, Kotb bought a $2 million 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom waterfront home that includes a private swimming dock. The New York Times reported that the Channelside Getaway, located in Point Lookout, New York, sits in an area that's only a few blocks wide and has water on 3 sides. Activities in the area are focused around water, including jet skiing, kayaking, canoeing, fishing, power boating, and sailing. There are also 2 public marinas that have boats available for rent or charter. Plus, there's even a yacht that regularly holds races, and sailors are out on the water even in January. Even before the big home purchase, savvy social media watchers had already taken note of Kotb and Schiffman's preference for the area. And by the looks of it, these two are enjoying every moment by the water. That's how to embrace beach life with your family. Schiffman and Kotb are certainly a popular pair, and that seems to suit Schiffman just fine. If he's an introvert, he hides it well, as he can regularly be spotted accompanying Kotb out on the town for mouth-watering meals or to attend fabulously fancy events. Sometimes the couple can be seen spending a day in the sunshine with friends by the water, while other times they appreciate some quality time with extended family members, like Kotb's mom. And they certainly appear to be happy to just head out together for a fun Friday night. Schiffman and Kotb also indulge in their adorably fun life together, while taking advantage of Kotb's high profile. For example, they attended a Little Big Town concert with Jenna Bush Hager and even hung out with the band. They've also met up with Tim McGraw and Faith Hill after an event for McGraw's book Grit and Grace. Kotb made sure to share a photo of the 2 couples along with the caption, "Tim had the audience of 1,000 spellbound. We laughed, we cried, and Faith looks 20 years old." But Schiffman also appears to enjoy just staying home with his family. Whether they're decorating for the holidays or enjoying a sweet bonding moment with their daughters, Schiffman is right in the middle of the family fun. Schiffman is apparently a capable cook, and his fiancé sure seems to appreciate the tasty treats that he whips up. During an appearance on Bethany Frankel's talk show, Kotb admitted that she doesn't cook but would love to learn. When Frankel pointed out that Kotb does a cooking segment as part of her job, and thus has had plenty of opportunities to pick up a few culinary skills, she responded by saying, "I know, but I don't listen. You know how they are. Stirring. I tune out."
Always keep the
Want me to help
spoon,
you?
otherwise it'll splatter.
Oh,
right?
look at that trick with the spoon.
Always keep a spoon so it doesn't splatter.
That's so smart.
Hopefully her guests aren't offended. Thankfully for Kotb, Schiffman appears to be willing and able to handle all things food-related. She often shares photos of the man she describes as one hot chef, either in the kitchen or grilling something up at the barbecue. She also regularly praises her foodie fiancé by adding captions like "Saturday dinner with Chef Joel" while showing off a fish dish. Dinner a la Joel is apparently delicious, even when he makes chicken and burned broccoli. And his omelets earned him a "what a man." We have to wonder if he was also responsible for the adorable homemade cake on Hailey's first birthday that Kotb shared on Instagram. Joel Schiffman is pretty darn special, at least according to Hota Kotb, who likes to let the world know why he's worthy of her love. While on the Wendy Williams show in March 2019, she called him the finest man that she's ever met.
And he's everything.
She was just as effusive in her love and praise during a 2018 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, as she told Andy Cohen,
I love Joel.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to be with Joel until my last breath.
Wow.
Kotb has also talked about why her relationship with Schiffman works so well, telling Us Weekly in 2015 that he's willing to watch MTV's Girl Code with him, and therefore passes the "Will he watch Girl Code with me" test. She also noted, "I think we just genuinely like to be together. I don't know how else to put it. It's really simple, really." In June 2019, Schiffman and Kotb celebrated over half a decade together. The Today host took to Instagram to share a special anniversary post that included a picture of herself and her love, along with the caption, "Yesterday marked 6 years with this incredible man. 6 years, 2 children, 2 new jobs, 1 grateful heart. We can't help but agree that their love is absolutely something to be grateful for."
You don't know when it will happen, so I think there are a lot of people who wonder, like, oh, it's not for me. I wouldn't be so sure.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.